Hey fam, it's your girl, Carol, aka Cielle. I'm at it again. Keep going, keep going. Hopefully you've been joining me for the other segments of this series. Keep going. This is a series focused on grief and all about embracing nature. Embracing nature for helping us to manage, to navigate, to deal with our grief. Mine is not as fresh. It's not fresh anymore, but I had to get to a place of solid ground before I could even think about coming out here and helping somebody else. So it takes going through it and kind of having some of the experiences and making some mistakes. And I shouldn't say mistakes, so just kind of finding out what works for you, what doesn't. So it's a bit of trial and error, hit or miss. And so but yeah, this is huge for me. One of the most helpful tactics and practices that I have found, practices that I've found for dealing with grief is just getting out in nature and talk about the kind of the intersection of nature, the beauty of nature and the healing power of nature, natural spaces, and how it can help us to manage our grief. So yeah. So this segment is from me kind of getting back to work. This was August, I think. Yeah, the school year had just started. This was the 22-23 school year, I believe. Right, and so it was August, and we just buried Mama the month prior in July. So I'm going to talk a little bit, and you'll kind of hear me kind of reflecting on losing Mom. I went back to work fairly soon, but it didn't stick. The depression kicked in, and there were several months after that my work record and just getting up and going to substitute teacher, doing anything in my real estate business was just like, and that is likely how it goes for a lot of people. You're just kind of up and down, in and out. You're good, you're not good. You're feeling healthy, you're feeling lost. I'd like to tell you that there will be days you feel like you can conquer the world. The spirit of your lost loved one. And you feeling like they're watching over you, that they give you a special strength that you may not have had. It's a different strength from when they were here with you, but to me it's a special strength or whatever. Get around people who can kind of help you find, develop, and create, maintain healthy perspectives about grief and loss, and about what our lost loved ones mean to us and how they continue to play into and contribute to our earthly lives or whatever. So stay with me. We dial back to when the grief was fresh, and it kind of underscores some of the things I said on the first segment. You just kind of, you get up, you put one foot in front of the other, you put a smile on. A lot of times it's fake, or a lot of times for me it was fake. You put a smile on, you go and you act like everything's normal, but it's not. It's not. You have to find your new normal. Hello. This is Carol Cielle on August 11th, 2022, and I am substitute teaching here in general music class at elementary school in North Fulton, in the Fulton County School District. of the metro Atlanta, Georgia area. I'm waiting on my first grade class, and in the meantime, so after the first grade class, I have planning. At that point, I will get on the piano and do a little something. Where are my students? Where are my students? I need little children. I want to teach right now. And I need some students to make me feel better. 'Cause right now, this room is empty. I need some students. I think I hear them coming down the hall.
I know. I was like, where are my students? Yeah. How are you? Good morning.
Oh, we have a new teacher?
Well, Miss B is out for the rest of the week, so I'm substituting.
I saw you from... Yeah, I saw you in
Come in quietly. Just take a seat. Don't run. Don't run. Just find a chair quietly. Good morning, first graders. Good morning.
I didn't have fifth graders yesterday on Wednesday. The fifth grade block was free. So today will be my first day with fifth graders for this week. Tomorrow I only have one class here, so they'll probably move me around the building. And the only class I have tomorrow on Friday is fifth grade. This is kind of sentimental. My mother, God rest her soul, she just passed away this past June 28th, late June, and she taught fifth grade forever. Hear me when I tell you. My mama taught so many people in Johnson County, in Wrightsville, Georgia, the Johnson County school system. And when I'm in a classroom, and even when I'm considering, doing teaching full time or whatever, I don't even try to be my mama. I don't try to even think that I can fill her shoes. Mama was an old school teacher, and she was a great teacher. So I got to get it right. There's a little bit of pressure. Anytime I got fifth graders, it's a little bit of pressure. And that's one of the things that I miss is just try to say this without crying or whatever. It's just being able to call my mama, telling her about different classrooms. I was doing a long-term assignment at the end of last year with virtual teaching. And so I would be telling mama about, what was going on. She'd be like, babe, do the best you can. And she was just kind of trying to, because I was just talking about how overwhelming it was, whatever, with, kids not logging on for the classes, not being visible, whatever. And she was just like, do the best you can, blah, blah, blah. And I teased her one day. I was like, you can't just throw anything to these kids. Some of them real sharp. And they'll let you know. But yeah, so got a few minutes, and then the fifth graders will come in, and we will see how it goes. Maybe I'll do some background recording with the phone down. They be hawking you. If they be hawking you, you can be getting around. I'm like, what you doing recording? Why you recording us? Are you recording?
One person in a chair.
Thank you. Thank you for those who are coming in quietly. So we're gonna have a pretty easy day. So you guys have done a whole week of fifth grade. How do you feel? Tired already?
How are you supposed to survive it? Oh my God.
Wait. He's got a challenge. How are you supposed to survive an entire day of school when you only get 7 hours of sleep? How could you fix that? Wait,
No matter what time you send me to bed, I never fall asleep until like 11. Oh my God.
I think he was busting up all my solutions.
I'm up at 3 a.m.
I was gonna say go to bed earlier. I guess that's good.
You're not scary.
Okay, voice is off. Everybody can't talk at once. Turn around in the back. Voice is off.
Okay, so I just got done with the fifth grade class, and they were a handful. Oh, they were. Just won't be quiet. But that's just a function of society and culture and kids
and students. And let's just be honest, they get it, honestly. They get it fair and square.
Oh, but you, oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of the rain. All right, so I'm gonna key of E flat and major. And I'm purely trying to do this via improvisation. So I don't know America the Beautiful. I've got a songbook at home with it in there, but I've never memorized it. So. Oh, beautiful. So, okay, I guess by now you're probably thinking, I thought we were talking about grief. And you know what? We were, and we are. But if watching these scenes from the classroom and me going back to work took your mind off of grief momentarily, then mission accomplished. That's the whole idea. Just wanted to show you my flow, going back to work, give you some encouragement if you're down, wondering if life will ever be the same, if things will ever feel normal again. It might take a while. It will take a while. But don't feel like you can't get back out there, putting one foot in front of the other. Here again, the grief process, very unique, different for everybody, but work in many cases allows us to take our mind off of our loss, off of our pain, off of our hurt, and feel somewhat normal again. So I appreciate you watching this. And you know what? What I'd like for you to do is drop in the comments and talk to me. Tell me about your grief experience and going back to work and the challenges that may have come with that and not having enough time, which most people don't, but would love to hear your story and your experiences, how you managed, how you're managing. Let's continue to be strength for one another in our grief walk. If you're grieving, keep watching me, stay with me, and keep going. Just thanks for watching. Carol, aka Cielle, here on March the 2nd. Oh my goodness, is this 2nd or 3rd? 2nd, March 2nd, 2025. Hope to catch you in the next video. Peace, light, and love. Namaste.